Legalizing marijuana in the United States has been a very controversial topic for a long time. Both sides of the argument have very prominent points, whether it be advantages or disadvantages of legalizing it. As time has passed, there has been a negative stigma surrounding those who like to use it recreationally, and those who don't use it say that it's a gateway drug and it'll be the start of a drug addiction. Another negative social stigma around it is those who like to use it recreationally are not a proficient parent, student, or worker in comparisons to those who don't use it. Despite the fact that through the years, more and more governments have around the world have legalized it, and many states in the country have still not legalized it. Legalizing marijuana would definitely lower the crime rates with drug possession, especially in Texas. Cannabis use dates back to 4000 BCE in ancient China, and it was considered to be one of the most important analgesic, antidepressant, and sedatives. Prior to the Christianity era, cannabis was known to have anticonvulsant, hypnotic, and antibiotic properties. The psychoactive plant has many different purposes to be used for medical conditions. Some examples are HIVs, seizures, severe chronic pain, severe nausea, and extreme weight loss and weakness. Different ways to use medical marijuana is by smoking it, vaping, eating, or taking it as a liquid. Marijuana contains over 400 compounds, and 66 compounds are defined as cannabis due to their carbon structure. There are many advantages of legalizing cannabis. The first one would be that opening factories where marijuana is grown and prepped to ship off to dispensaries creates many job opportunities for people. Legalizing and decriminalizing will reduce crime rates in in neighborhood where there's a lot of drugs. With dispensaries opening up, consumers won't have to put themselves at risk anymore. Additionally, research shows that upon legalizing marijuana, people drink less and alcohol sales dropped in those states. It was also shown that because alcohol purchases drop, there's a drop in domestic violence and assaults. Not only will crime rate decrease, the cost of incarcerating individuals who distribute it will those who distribute it will drop immensely, and prisons will not be as overflowed as they are right now in the states. In states where it's still illegal. Cannabis is also less harmful to the body than alcohol is. Alcohol and tobacco are legal, yet they cause cancer, heart failure, liver damage, and other diseases. On the contrary, there are no recorded incidents in which someone has died of an overdose while experimenting with cannabis. Studies have shown that 6 people die from alcohol poisoning every day, and 88,000 people die annually due to excessive alcohol use in the United States. In conclusion, legalizing cannabis is more beneficial than to keep it illegal. It is very helpful in cases where someone has glaucoma, chronic pain, severe nausea, etc. Alcohol and tobacco, which are illegal, are not as beneficial in terms of helping with diseases and other health benefits, like the ones previously mentioned. Economically, it would also be more beneficial from investing for many people from investing to opening more jobs to tax revenues. Society has created many negative stigmas throughout the years that has caused many people, more so the older generations, to view it in such a negative way. Now that it has been legalized in 37 states out of 50, a majority of the people in the country have become more supportive and socially accepting of recreational cannabis use.